welcome back. I am wearing my cousin's rowing shirt because it is another edition of The Summer I Turned Pretty video, because I am a teenage girl trapped inside the body of a 23-year-old and I'm in love with this show. So, if you did not watch my last video, I recently visited Wilmington, North Carolina with one of my very best friends. And Wilmington is famous, well maybe not famous, but they're well known for being a popular city that movies and TV shows film in. There's actually quite a bit that has been filmed there that I was not aware of during my last visit, but most notably One Tree Hill, which is how I found out about Wilmington. But also like Nicholas Sparks movies have been filmed there in Wilmington and then like Southport and surrounding areas. One of my favorite summer thrillers, I Know What You Did Last Summer, was filmed there, and I'm assuming the new one was also filmed in Southport. I'm not sure. Dawson's Creek. There has been a ton of stuff. The Airbnb that we stayed in had a cinema in Wilmington book, and there was just so much stuff that was filmed there that I was not aware of. Wilmington is a very popular spot for filming, which brings me to The Summer I Turned Pretty, which was also filmed in Wilmington, North Carolina. When I went back in 2022 to visit for One Tree Hill, we knew that the show was filmed in Wilmington, but it hadn't come out yet, so no one really knew where it was filmed and we couldn't really find any info. But while we were at the beach, either a teaser trailer or a trailer, I can't remember which one, but something related to The Summer I Turned Pretty Season 1 dropped on Twitter while we were at the beach, and we found out that This Love, Taylor's version, was used in it. And I remember my friend Em and I, we were so mad because we were like literally off our phone for 2 hours, and that's when Taylor decided to do something. And now she owns her masters and her entire life's work, and we are about to go into the final season of this incredible show. So for today's video, I wanted to do songs that I think are going to appear in season 3 of The Summer I Turned Pretty. Jenny Han, I love her. She really relies on music in pretty much everything she makes. Like, music is a big part of To All the Boys, it's a big part of The Summer I Turned Pretty, and a lot of the iconic scenes are iconic along with the song. So like, I can say, you know, the dead ball scene, The Way I Loved You, you know exactly what scene I'm talking about. I can say False God scene, you know exactly what scene I'm talking about. So much of her show is embedded in the songs that are used in the scenes, and I thought it would be fun to kind of theorize about what songs might appear in season 3 of The Summer I Turned Pretty. About half of this list was constructed on our 10-hour drive back from North Carolina. A song would come on and we would instantly try to relate it to the show. So buckle up. Here we go. First up is a song that I know will absolutely be in the show, and I will be actually really heartbroken if it isn't, because since season 1 I have been begging for this song to be in the show because it is literally so them. And now that Taylor Swift owns her catalog, I have hope. And that is Mary's song from Debut. If you are a Taylor fan, you just know that that song is Belly and Conrad. I remember Jenny Han saying, I can try to find the interview, but like back when season 1 came out, I remember her talking about how when she was writing the books, which came out in what, 2010, 2009, 2010? She was listening to a lot of Taylor Swift, and at that point it would have only been Debut and Fearless, and you can really feel that she was listening to a lot of Fearless during writing the book. What the freak? My plan to keep this on didn't work. Because Mary's song is literally Conrad and Belly. Are you kidding? Like, even down to the ages, it is so them. They reference mothers, they reference fathers, growing up, having like these childhood memories together. I need it to be in the show, and specifically I need it to be in it's the epilogue, right? I haven't read the 3rd book in a while, but I think it's the epilogue. I specifically need it to be in the epilogue part of the show. I'm trying to not spoil, but if you haven't read the book at this point, sorry. But I think if it was in the epilogue part of the show, I would just die. Like, the last song that plays, or one of the last songs that plays, perfection. This next one is, when I heard this song, I was like, oh, this is so them, but then it's already been used in the trailer, and that was Spring into Summer by Lizzie McAlpine. So now that it's been used in the trailer, I don't know if it's gonna make an appearance in the actual show, but I think it's a really good song, and I think it's also very Conrad and Belly. And also, sorry, I'm Team Conrad, like, obviously. So none of these are gonna be, sorry, they're all gonna be based on him. Speaking of, this next one would actually be really insane. if they used it. But like in a perfect world, this song would be in the show, and it's Fresh Off the Slammer by Taylor Swift. Every time I hear that song, I'm like, give it to my girl Belly. She needs it. She needs it. If you know the plot of the third book, if you know the plot of the second book, you get it. And if that was in it, it would actually be kind of diabolical, but I'm here for it. This next one is one that I put on the list after our 10-hour drive in North Carolina because we were listening to it and I was like, oh my gosh, this song from Conrad's perspective, Sun Protector by Role Model. But we were listening to this song and we kind of came to the revelation that we were like, this song, when like Conrad's narrating, would be so good. Like specifically, I think of the scene in book 3 where he like sees Belly for the first time at, it's like a memorial for Susanna. I can't remember. I really have not read the third book in a while. I'm rereading the second one right now, but it's like the scene where he is narrating and he's like, she still has a band-aid on, she's still the same old Belly, but she looks older. That song paired with that scene, Jenny Han, I hope you see this. Okay, so I also wanted to include songs that like, how do I describe it? Like more like background songs, I guess. Like I think about when they played Best Friend when Taylor and Belly and Cam were like walking into the party, like songs that kind of just play during scene changes. They're kind of in the background, so I kind of wanted to include some of those too, and they're more so just like songs that are popular right now. I think the Summer I Turned Pretty uses a lot of modern music. They have Lost Cause by Beck as well, which I mean it's not modern, but it's not like came out this year. There's a couple others like Beach Baby by Bon Iver, like random things that they'll throw in there, but they also have a lot of songs that are just popular for the moment, which I think is really important, so I wanted to include some of those as well. So I have That's So True and I Love You, I'm Sorry by Gracie Abrams. I Love You, I'm Sorry could probably be put into a scene a little bit, but I could see like That's So True being more of a scene change song. Same with Espresso, Don't Smile, Dumb and Poetic by Sabrina Carpenter. Like any of those I could see being in there, especially Espresso. If we're talking about it in the context of the example that I used with Best Friend. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I have a lot of Taylor Swift in here because Jenny Han is always using Taylor songs, and every time a Taylor song comes on I always think about how it's going to fit into the Summer I Turned Pretty. The next one is Speak Now, the song. This one would also be kind of diabolical, I think, if they used, but it also fits so well because it's literally about a wedding and not wanting the people to go through with it. And I think that that is just, that's poetic. That is poetic. This next one is also a Taylor Swift song. Most of the rest of them are. But this one is more so just because my friends and I like this song. And it's The Other Side of the Door from Fearless. I freaking love this song. My friends and I jam out to it all the time, and it would just be fun if it was in the show. Next on the list, we have one that everyone is begging to be in the show, because if you've read the third book, you know. And it's Lacey by Olivia Rodrigo. Duh. This is like a given. Like it has to be in it. It has to be in it. Yeah. There's just no other explanation. There will only be Reputation. Okay, we have a couple more. Next one is Guilty as Sin. Also on this list because I just freaking love that song. But I have also seen so many edits to that teaser that they did on the boat to this song. Okay, next I just have Chapel Roan. Obviously, Chapel's music is so popular right now, and I could also see it being used in like a scene change capacity. Like Pink Pony Club or Hot to Go, like something. It just needs to be in there somewhere. The last one is one I just added today because I was listening to it in the car, and you guessed it, it's Taylor Swift. Hits Different by Taylor Swift, which I also think could just be like a scene change song. But like from Belly's perspective, it hits different with Conrad. Like he just hits different. He's Conrad Fisher. This is in no way a perfect list because as soon as I upload this, I am probably gonna have like 5 that I wanted to add and just didn't add. So I just put Chapel Roan, and I also just put Leon Bridges because literally I just love his music. And I would love if a song by Leon Bridges was in this show, like Coming Home, Beyond. Beyond is one of my favorite songs of all time. If that was in the show, I would die. I also think my roommate really got me on Olivia Dean. I think Dive by Olivia Dean could end up being in the show. Now I'm just kind of naming popular songs that I could see showing up in the show, but yeah, it's a popular song right now. The last song I have is more so just me wanting this like perfect circle to form. So I have Lover by Taylor Swift. The moment that Lover played in season 1, it was over. We all knew it was gonna be him. Like, it still gives me chills. That scene still to this day gives me chills, because it's just like, you just feel like a teenage girl watching Conrad Fisher. Like, you know, you feel like Belly. And I think it would be really special if they somehow incorporated that song into the last episode of the show. Yeah, so this was me yapping, obsessing about a show. What's new? I am still mad that they used EXO by Beyonce in season 2. I'm like really still torn up about it, because that is probably my favorite Beyonce song. And oh, it just destroyed me. It really did. But yeah, and then when they used Delicate, I just and we obviously know Daylight and Red are gonna be in it. Duh. Yeah, we shall see. But these are my predictions. If you have any suggestions or guesses, leave them below. We can have some discourse. Okay. Love you.